In light of the recent acknowledgement that Jack found Finn's treasure chest in October 2019, I decided to share again a piece of the interview between Dale and Forrest on October 16th, 2019. I'm calling this video Conversations with Cynthia, episode number 10, 2022. I previously posted this clip in another video called My Tribute to TTOTC, posted on YouTube June 18th, 2020, a couple of weeks after Forrest announced the chest had been found.
There have been some people that said some things that got my attention. And so I want to read those emails. I want to know when somebody's getting close. Normally I don't answer those things, but I look for that name. Somebody's going to find that treasure chest. And I don't want to get an email from that guy and not read it.
Continue to watch to hear Forrest talk about getting tired of the plethora of emails, how he hopes the eventual finder will remain anonymous, and other possible difficulties for the eventual finder. The video for the backdrop is from my December 23rd, 2019 interview with Forrest about his children's book for Artie, his great-granddaughter.
Do you think the treasure, how does the treasure hunt affect this?
Affect me? Affected my life 100% or more. Everything I do today is as a result of that treasure chest, and it was fun to begin with, but I'm trying to figure out now how I can get out. I wrote you an email a few months ago that said, please announce that I'm pulling back. I don't want any more emails. And I never did send the email. How can I get out now? I mean, look here, since we started talking, there's 35 emails. And a lot of these, 3 or 4 emails from the same people, there's another one. I mean, that's 2 in the last 20 minutes from her. Tell me what I can do. I don't want to get out. I just don't want to be a part of everybody. You could go back to Washington and say, I just spent a couple of days with Forrest and we had some long talks and I'm writing his Does anybody know you're writing my biography? I've kept that quiet.
Well, you apparently told Cynthia.
Did I? Well, I don't think that's important. We can do that. But you could make the statement that Forrest is 89 years old, he's tired, his wife's not well, and he's trying to figure out how he can pull back. I would like to get 10 or 12 emails a day. I'm tired of emails from people I don't know.
But the thing is, if we made that announcement, I bet you'd get 3 times as many emails.
Well, I did make that announcement a couple of years ago that I was pulling back. I didn't say I was quitting. I said I was pulling, and it shut about half of them down.
Did it?
Yeah.
That surprises me because it seems like searchers are like everybody else. They're just going to take, I better write an email quick.
Well, I could announce that I'm not going to read any more emails. Well, I don't want to stop reading emails. I don't want to lie to the people, but there must be a way to slow all that up. I don't want to chit-chat. I get an email, Forrest, what's your favorite color?
Yeah, I know. Why not? I know that this is hard, but why not change your email? Why not drop those emails?
Block them? Well, I want an email from Doug Preston and Larry Burke and those
guys. But you
guys.
could tell them that you have a new email. But I know that that's hard, but really and truly, that's about the only way to do it.
No, another way to do it is just not read any of them. Just, I get it and I delete it without even knowing who it came from. What's wrong with that?
Well, that doesn't reduce the amount of...
No, but it solves the problem. See, here's emails here. Not the only one I know is Well, that guy, she sends me 3 or 4 today. She lives in Santa Fe. She'll send me one short sentence. Look here. What does she say?
Every time I think I've ruled out the
Meaning
pond.
nothing. What does she get out of that, and what do I get? What is accomplished by her telling me that?
Right. No, I agree with you.
So she's a friend of mine. I mean, she's visited me in my house, and I know her husband. I don't know any of these people. See, there she is again, the same one. And it'll have 2 or 3 sentences. I mean, this is a scenario that's set in concrete. And so what I'm doing now is going down the list. This morning I woke up with 84 emails in my inbox. And then the damn thing rings every 3 or 4 minutes. What I'm doing is just going down, and if I recognize the name, I delete it, because I know it's not going to say anything. But there have been some people that said some things that got my attention. And so I want to read those emails. I want to know when somebody's getting close. I don't know why I want to know that, because I'm not going to do anything. I don't dare answer the emails. If I answer, that might be a signal to him that he's close. And if I don't answer it, well, that's just a routine thing, you know. So normally I don't answer those things, but I look for that name. Somebody's going to find that treasure chest. And I don't want to get an email from that guy and not read it.
Right. I understand that.
The smart thing for somebody that finds that treasure chest, like I said, is put it under your bed for 30 days and think, and then slowly start dissipating what's in the contents. Sell them. You can sell anything in there without anybody being alerted, except those 2 big gold nuggets. People will recognize those. We'll sit on those for 15 years, and then what's going to happen when I announce that the treasure chest has been found? People are going to believe it?
Oh, there'll always be people who won't believe it. But I think the majority of the people, if it comes from you, are absolutely going to believe it.
If you found that the treasure chest and didn't want me to know it, it would be the easiest thing in the world to make up a new email address and send it to me. Tell me the things that I need to know that tell me that you have found a treasure chest. You don't want me to know who you are. That's the best thing that can happen to me, because I don't want the pressure on me. If I don't know who you are, there's no pressure on me.
That's right.
And regardless of who finds it, I hope they won't ever say where they found it. Everybody in the world's going to be mad if you don't tell me where you found it. My God, I spent $100 million. I made 500 trips out there, and you won't tell me where you found it?
And why don't you want them to tell where they found it?
Because I think it's going to cause some people trouble. If it's on private property, the landowner is going to be madder than hell. If it's on government land, well, they're going to arrest you. If it's on an Indian reservation, you won't last 30 minutes with those guys.
Yeah.
If you find a treasure chest, let me know that you found it. Keep your identity secret and shut up and go. If the IRS finds out about it, first of all, you've got to tell them what it's worth, which means you're going to spend $30,000 or $40,000 with an appraiser. And then the IRS is not going to believe it. They're going to confiscate it, get their own appraisers. It's going to be 10 times what your appraiser appraised it at. And now where are you? You're in court and back and forth all over the front page of the New York Times. Everything says, find it and shut the hell up.
Yeah.
Just shut up.